let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just the perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny day, sunny day, sunny day.
9 months ago, my sister and her family moved into our cottage house. We are working on getting the small cottage house set up for my sister. We're rearranging to make the main living area more of a studio apartment so that the large back bedroom can become the toddler's room and he's not woken up by, you know, the commotion in the mornings and things like that. So we're trying to make this small space really work for their soon-to-be family of 4. They were supposed to be here for 4 weeks. 6 weeks turned into 3 months, 6 months, 9 months later. Here we are. They're still here. Their patience and trusting in a bigger plan than their own plan has led them to a moment that's like I wouldn't have believed it, because they are literally buying the house next door to us, which I've been asking the neighbors to sell. Yes, we've had this idea of a family compound, but we really thought it would only be possible for our parents, the small cottage house. And I was just hoping that my sister would live close by in the area. So the fact that literally she is going to be my long-term forever neighbor, mind-blowing. Their plans were completely disrupted. Nothing has happened the way they thought it was going to happen. I heard somebody say the other day, God's plan is not always a straight path, and that is such the case. It's the big day!
She got me with all
Oh, yeah.
in the mud and everything.
Hi, Rowan. Hello. Hello, how are you? You're so smiley today. I gotta pick you up. It's okay, you're so smiley today. You're so smiley today.
They're doing a good job over there.
They are really moving.
The very fancy carport portico. It's what they got done yesterday. It's going to be a triangle at the top. So they've got the big post. The last piece of the puzzle for the house to come to bought this house unfinished. The upstairs was unfinished. We didn't have a garage. So this is the last part of the puzzle. It's all coming together. And you know what's ironic? I think we closed on this house exactly 4 years ago today. And now my sister is closing on the house next door to us.
Hi, let's go.
The other thing we're doing today, I am going to meet some parents of the school that my son is going to be going to. If you don't know this, I have a child with autism, and he's been in the public school system, which we are so fortunate to live in an amazing public school system. But at the same time, I feel like we have exhausted the resources and it's not what I want for him. And so for the past 3 years, I have flirted with this idea of sending him to a school that's specifically for kids with autism. He got accepted. It's a very high functioning autism. They have pretty high standards of what the students have to be like. So I was a bit nervous they weren't going to get accepted. And then I thought, oh my God, I might go to the loony bin if my child doesn't get accepted to the special needs school. But he got accepted. He is not thrilled about going because he's going to be at a different school from his brother and his sister. But I think it's going to be so good for him. It goes back to what I was talking about earlier, trying to say to him, buddy, promise you this is a good plan. I know it's not the plan you want, but I promise I have something so good in store for you, so much better than where you are right now. And isn't that just God? I feel like God's just saying that to me all the time. Lena, I know you want to stay where you are. You think it's good for you, but I have something so much better than you can even imagine. My sister, I know you wanted to buy that house 9 months ago, but I have something so much better for you. I just need you to wait, and I need you to get out of your comfort zone. And it's so hard. It's so hard to feel like I'm my 8-year-old right now. So many ways in life of like, no, God, I want to stay right here. I know this feels comfortable. Don't want to change. And he's going, but over here, I have something so much better for you. And I just hope my son can see that. I hope he shows up and he just is so happy. Hippotherapy, which is horses, twice a week. They take the kids to a farm that they have, plant and garden. And so I'm hoping to meet some other parents, and I'm hoping to maybe arrange some play dates so that he'll get excited, because sometimes we just need somebody else pull us and go, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Come over here with me. We just need that friend. I'm really hopeful that it's all gonna work out, because look at how everything else has already worked out. And we always have to remind ourselves of that. It works out, even if it's not how we expected it to look, because our path is not always straight. Through the construction zone. Through the construction. Oh, you tried to take it from me. We've had this gazebo, and so when we got the dog, I was like, this makes a perfect doghouse, because we had been thinking about tearing it down. Cheap little fence that we got off of Wayfair. It just puts together. Destroyed the gazebo, but we were gonna tear it down anyway, so it's fine. met a lot of sweet parents. It's going to be different being with a group of parents who understands what I go through on a daily basis. Usually you are the odd person out, and I wanted to cry like at least 3 or 4 times. I'm not really sure why. If you're a special needs parent, go through so much, and so many people don't understand, and it's such a constant battle of like trying to do the right thing for your kid and make the right decisions and use your resources. And then I want to cry because I feel terrible for all the families that are not fortunate enough to go to a school like the one that I'm getting to send him, and have those opportunities, or just don't live close enough. Parents today who are driving, you know, an hour to be at this school, and I was like complaining about my 25-minute drive. So I need a little attitude readjustment. But I got some adorable things. Like the students, the older students, made these incredible handmade jewelry, and so I was like, this is perfect. I'm gonna get everybody their Mother's Day gifts. So I got their Mother's Day gifts, and I'm excited about that, and it's gonna mean so much more because they know where it's coming from. I decided that I would make the guys working some muffins, so that's what we're gonna do right now because they've been working hard all day. Yeah, baby? Yeah. So we are gonna make some muffins for the crew. Her lights flash every time they turn on the saw. Ya sí, hablo un poquito. Ahora es muy mal. Yo necesito practicar mi español. Okay, so they haven't built, they'll build the walkway next, but look at that. And see, it's good, it like matches the pitch, and we're gonna do something with the ugly fencing behind. Oh man, it's coming together. I woke up this morning and I'm still just in disbelief. Disbelief that my sister owns the house next door. Like, what are the chances? And again, it's just such a reminder that our path is not always straight, but if we can be patient and we can abide and we can trust, He always leads us to green pastures. So thank you again for watching today's Diary of a Doer and being here for the journey. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.